Check, 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 check. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, okay.
Welcome to Flagler
Are we on?
Gymnasium on the campus of Flagler College.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Flagler Gymnasium on the campus of Flagler College here in St. Augustine, Florida, for this Peach Belt Conference game between the Flagler College Saints and the Young Harris College Mountain Lions. Important day, an important game here for the Saints as they're looking up at Young Harris in the standings. Doubleheader today on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. 1:30 tip here for the women, and then same two schools meeting at 3:30 in a men's tilt, and that should be fairly entertaining as well, as the Young Harris men are not one of the better teams in the conference, but perhaps one of the more entertaining as they're able to get up and down the floor. And obviously Flagler looking to cement itself as one of the contenders here in the Peach Belt Conference. Starters being announced, and we'll pause for the national anthem. Crowd still filling in here at Flagler College and Flagler Gymnasium. Glad to be with you. Dave Wenda along with Danner Taylor behind the controls. And look at the starters for Young Harris. As they're being introduced in front of you, play along here. Haley Shope will start at a forward position, junior from Murphy, North Carolina, from 5'9". Number 5, Nia White, is a 5'8" junior swing from St. Petersburg, Florida. Also in the starting lineup for the Mountain Lions, number 15, Bria Clemens, a 5'8" junior guard. Number 23 is Sarah Wogren. She's a 5'8" sophomore guard from Ackworth, Georgia. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Mountain Lions, number 24, Carly Winters, a 5'7" freshman guard from Gainesville, Georgia. Shope, White, Clemens, Wogren, and Winters for the Young Harris Mountain Lions. And now getting a look at the Flagler starters. Number 1, Ivana Boyd, a 5'6" senior out of nearby Palatka. Number 11, Kira Crane, is a 5'5" senior guard from Kissimmee. Number 12, Namaya Pierce, 5'11" junior forward from West Palm Beach via the College of Central Florida. Number 15 is Jazzy Mathis. She's a 5'7" senior from Beverly Hills, Florida. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Flagler College Saints, number 22, Raven Wade, a 5'9" senior from Jacksonville by way of Santa Fe College in Gainesville, Florida. Our starting lineups have been introduced. Teams on their way out for the opening tip. Look at the Peach Belt Conference standings. Flagler looking up at Young Harris. Flagler 2-5 in conference, 4-9 overall. Young Harris 3-4, 9-6 overall, riding a both teams on a 2-game losing streak. And set to tip it. Amaya Pierce in the circle, and Nia White. And controlled by the Mountain Lions. Underway here on Martin Luther King Jr. Day in St. Augustine, Florida. Mountain Lions working it around the outside. And a shot from the corner. Offensive rebound by Shope. Shope gets the ball back at the elbow. Little drop step. And no good. Flagler to run. Kira Crane handling. Now gives it up to Ivana Boyd. Things really work through Ivana Boyd, the point guard. Pass first point guard, leads the team in assists. And here's a whistle and an offensive foul. I think they're going to get Jazzy Mathis on this one. First foul of the game, just underway. Both teams with first-year head coaches. Mo Smith for the Saints, after spending 9 seasons at Georgia College, and there's the first bucket of the game as the Mountain Lions strike first. And for Young Harris, Lindsey Huffman is in her first season. This is Boyd, dumps it down, nice look inside, and a foul as Namaya Pierce took it up strong, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. A foul is on Sarah Wogren. And the first one is up and good. Pierce shoots it at a 64% clip from the free throw line. And the second one with a friendly bounce home, and we're tied at 2. Bria Clemens handling, now gives it up to Winters, Carly Winters. Back to Bria Clemens. Looking for help. Hands it to Shope, and the long three-pointer, no good. Long rebound comes down to Raven Wade. Saints are going to run little Euro step, and the nice bucket from Kiera Crane. Again, Flagler in transition, and another easy bucket. This time Raven Wade finishes. 6-2 Flagler. Another long three off the mark again, and good box out inside by Wade, and then she's tripped up. No whistle on the play. And Young Harris gets it inside to Wogren, who scores. Flagler will walk it up the court this time with a 1-bucket lead. Ivana Boyd controls. Tries the right side cut off there. To Namaya Pierce. She gives up her dribble. Finds Kiera Crane. Crane looking to break down the defense and has her shot rejected. Young Harris wants to run this time. This is Wogren with it. Now at the elbow, and they'll bring it out and reset. Shope with the basketball. Another long three. And the three-pointers aren't falling yet for Young Harris. Bounce pass inside, taking it up against the double team is Pierce, and maybe should have looked for some help. As again, quickly into the front court, an offensive board inside, and the putback is there for Nia White. Wade, down low, good look to Pierce. Wade with the assist. And Flagler back on top by a bucket. Oh, this time she connects. Carly Winters finally has one go down from three-point range. And Young Harris retakes the lead. Dangerous pass, nearly intercepted. Wade able to maintain possession. Battling underneath is Pierce, and a foul. I believe this will go against Young Harris. And checking in for Flagler, Stacy Miller, number 25, 5'7" sophomore from Orlando. And for Young Harris, number 4 checks in the game, Kaylin Searles. Good look down low, and another easy bucket for Nia White. Back and forth we go. Corner 3, no. Offensive board, Nia Pierce. And offensive foul underneath. Pierce working very hard there on the offensive glass. Pierce had a nice game on Saturday against Columbus State. 16 points, 17 rebounds. That's her 4th double-digit rebounding contest of the year. Averages just about 8 rebounds a game, 11.5 points a game. Glad to have you with us here from Flagler College, Peach Belt Conference basketball. Well, everyone's looking up at North Georgia. Lander, both perfect in the conference. Then it's Clayton State, Columbus State, Augusta, USC Aiken, and then this Young Harris club right ahead of Flagler. And then rounding out the conference, Francis Marion, UNC Pembroke, Georgia College, and Georgia Southwestern. Still looking for its first win of the season. First of a doubleheader today at 3:30. Young Harris and Flagler get together on the men's side. Flagler right in the middle of the Peach Belt Conference standings for the men. And Young Harris near the bottom, only one win on the season. And back to the women. Young Harris basketball leading by a point. Searles cut off at the short corner. We'll work it back up top. Nia White. Searles, dangerous pass, tipped away. Good hands from Nehemiah Pierce. Pierce very active today, early here. Particularly rebounding the ball and defensively. Winters thought about another long 3. Back up top it goes to Clemens, and a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Saints. Mo Smith, the Flagler mentor, spent 9 seasons at Georgia College, 2010 through 2019 as the head coach. Also played there and was an assistant on both the men's and women's teams before coming to the ancient city and taking over this Flagler program. Erica Lang Montgomery going to be an assistant at the University of Florida. And good look inside and a strong finish by Pierce. Open from the baseline, but passing on it and finding the open Nia White for 2. Young Harris back on top, and a foul. And Ivana Boyd bailed out that time, close to a travel, but took the contact and draws the foul. Boyd to inbound. Finds Stacy Miller, who checked in at the timeout. Miller lost it. Out of bounds at the baseline. Ivana Boyd holding that left hand. I'm not sure if she might have jammed a finger when she took the contact. And now D's up on Searles. Another three-pointer in and out. And Boyd wants to run. Nice look to Pierce, and a blocking foul on the shot. Oh, check that. It was Raven Wade on the drive. And Wade will go to the line to shoot two. Raven Wade, a 63% free throw shooter, averages 10 points a game and nearly 6 boards a game. Very balanced scoring from the Saints. Pierce leads the way at 11.5 a game, followed by Wade and Pierce at about 10 points a game, and Kira Crane right there as well, 9.8 points a game. Scout Frame gets on the action as well. She contributes about 8 per contest. Clemens handling. Now to Winters. Inside it goes Winters. Left it short, and last touch by Young Harris. Young Harris is a Methodist college located in the northeast Georgia mountains. Enrollment of about 1,200, so quite a bit smaller than Flagler. Looking inside to Boyd, double team comes, and it's tipped away and stolen. Here come the Mountain Lions. Looks like they're trying to feed White in the post, and they do. Takes it up, splits the double teams, and scores.
2-point basket, good by number 5, Nia White.
15-13, Young Harris by a bucket. Now at the elbow, it is Wade. Three-pointer is up and good. Stacy Miller.
Saints 3-point basket by number 25, Stacy Miller.
Winters for three. Board by Wade and gives it up to Boyd. And now into the hands of Kira Crane. Bounce pass. Passes out of the double team. Another three on the way. No, too strong this time from Miller. Offensive rebound, Boyd. Back to Crane. Boyd, bounce pass inside to Wade. Miller again. This time is a 2. And it's an offensive foul inside on Nehemiah Pierce. Well, Miller was feeling it. Drained her first three. And has gotten a couple other open looks. Now checking in for Flagler is Scout Frame. 5'10 junior from Kinsley, Kansas, by way of Cloud County Community College. Mountain Lions with the basketball and the lead at the elbow. Clemens. Inside it goes, rejected. Good defense by Raven Wade and a held ball. Possession arrow favors the Saints. Now some extended defensive pressure by Young Harris. And no problem. Saints negotiate it. Little mid-range jumper is off the mark from Wade. And back the other way come the Mountain Lions. Final 17 seconds of the first quarter. 4 quarters here in women's college basketball. 2 20-minute halves, of course, for the men. Long straightaway three, no good, and a strong rebound corralled by Monique Bryant at the first quarter buzzer.
At the end of the first quarter,
Flagler leads it 16-15, and we'll step aside for a moment. Back with second quarter action after this. And welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Here from Flagler Gym. Pretty good holiday crowd here taking in the Saints and the Mountain Lions. And it'll be Young Harris basketball to start the second quarter. Pretty entertaining first quarter, back and forth it went. Nia White gives it up to Kaylin Searles, now into the corner, bounce it inside, and a reach-in foul on Raven Wade.
Saints foul, number 22, Raven Wade.
Non-shooting foul. And inside it goes, easy bucket for Searles. Her first points of the game. Monique Bryant is in the lineup now for the Saints, number 5, and has the ball now. Nice pass inside. Going up against the double team is Raven Wade. And it'll go over to Young Harris. Stepped on the baseline. Flagler has been good at home. 3-1 overall, 2-0 in conference. It's been tougher sledding away from Flagler Gym. 1-8 overall and 0-5 in the league. And this one goes back over to the Saints. Good defense played early on here by Flagler, as checking back into the game is Nehemiah Pierce. Wade gets a breather. And pressure shown by the Mountain Lions once again. Ball tipped away, nearly stolen, and now it does go over to the Mountain Lions. And nearly stolen right back. Good hustle by Bryant. Long three is no good from Carly Winters. And now Scout Frame comes down with the rebound. Saints had numbers for just a moment, but Young Harris able to get back defensively, and a foul on the shot. And that's Bryant with the runner. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Monique Bryant has only shot 4 free throws all year. And now has made 3 of 5 on the season. Nehemiah Pierce leading the way for Flagler with 6 points. Kira Crane with 4. And Wade with 3. As Bryant made 1 of 2. Leading the way is Nia White, for Young Harris. She has 8 points. White at the point. Now they work it into the corner for Samantha Russell. And this is Jada Griffin inside. Gets her own board and now loses it. Monique Bryant, chance at a run out. And will pull up and try the mid-range jumper. No good. And cherry picking at the other end, or so she thought, was Nia White. And White's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Flagler foul, number 25, C.C. Miller. To the timeline for the round line is number 5, Nia White.
And Ivana Boyd will check back in for Bryant. Boyd, the steady senior. And Nia White makes the first of 2. Tied at 18-17, Young Harris on top, and now make it 19-17 as White will get a breather, and Mackenzie Johnson will take her place in the lineup. And after the made free throw, again full court pressure. Let's see how Boyd handles it. Draws the double team, tries to pass over the top of it and throws it away. The turnover gives it back to the Mountain Lions, who lead by a deuce. Samantha Russell on the baseline. Jumper is too strong. And a big strong rebound from Pierce. Ivana Boyd from the free throw line, left open. Shots not falling here early in the second quarter for the Saints. Bounce pass inside. That's Johnson. Johnson gives it up to Jada Griffin, who loses the handle out of bounds. Well, looks like Young Harris will stay with the pressure here. And Boyd handles for the Saints. Now Pierce. And into the hands of Raven Wade. Stacy Miller. Boyd inbounds to Crane. Now long three from Miller, way too strong. Taking it coast to coast and drawing the foul is Kaylin Searles, a freshman for the Mountain Lions. And checking in is Bria Clemens, and she'll give Carly Winters a break. First free throw up and good. Now a 3-point lead for Young Harris. Harris makes them both. All more full court pressure. Saints need to show that they can break this down. And the shot clock, I think, had not started, or perhaps it stalled at 26. Officials right on top of it. Our officials today, Marcelo Shields, Carlos DeJesus, and William Pond. Inside it goes. Now they'll kick it out for the three. Too strong from Crane. And an offensive foul against Young Harris. I think they're going to get Samantha Russell. Yes, Samantha Russell. Saints will have all 5 players in the backcourt to try to break this press. And handling is Jazzy Mathis, who just got into the game. And rebound goes out of bounds, last touch by Nemaya Pierce. Saints will have another home doubleheader on Wednesday. Lander comes to town, both the men and the women. Women starting things off at 5:30. Here's Mathis to Wade. Oh, draws the blocking foul. Couldn't get the shot to go down, but she'll shoot a pair. And then it's on the road for 2 at Francis Marion and at Clayton State before coming back on February 1st for a date with Georgia College, which should be interesting. Mo Smith's former institution. Well, finally, we're off of 17 thanks to the free throw by Wade. She misses the second one, and it's a 3-point game. Russell on the wing looking for a screen. Goes the opposite way. Dangerous pass along the baseline. Now loose ball. Boyd battling for it, and it ends up in the hands of the Mountain Lions. Russell again will take a 3 blocked by Mathis, and now Mathis wants to run. Crane finds her on the bounce pass. It's just a little too strong. Good defense, though, by Jazzy Mathis with the block and the run out. And it's a media timeout. We'll keep it right here, talk a little bit about the schedule. As we mentioned, one more home game on Wednesday, Saturday at Francis Marion, and then at Clayton State before coming back for Georgia College. Then it's a trip to UNC Pembroke, and then 3 straight home games: Augusta, USC Aiken, Columbus State, and then on the road at Lander and Georgia Southwestern before coming home for the final 2 games at home, Clayton State and Francis Marion, before the PBC tournament quarterfinals begin at the beginning of March. Glad to have you with us here. We'll check some stats. 21-18 is our score. Young Harris on top. Young Harris shooting 31% from the field, and Saints at a 27% clip. 1 of 3 from long range. 1 of 9 is Young Harris. So neither team shooting it particularly well. And leading scorers for the Saints, Nemaya Pierce with 6. Kira Crane and Raven Wade have 4 apiece. 10 points for Nia White. And then not a lot of help. Searles has 4, and then a couple of players with 3 and 2. Winters, Wogren, and Clemens helping out with the scoring. In the rebounding department, pretty even. Young Harris 19-18 edge in rebounding, including a 5-4 advantage in offensive rebounds. Even in assists, and turnovers are 5-6. Flagler has 6, and Young Harris with 5 turnovers so far. So pretty good ball security despite all the defensive pressure that the Saints have faced. Just the 6 turnovers so far, about midway through the second quarter. Trailing by 3. Young Harris basketball. Skip pass, and then skip it back. Tries the baseline, and a nice reverse layup, and a score by Clemens. Young Harris extends its lead to 5. Ivana Boyd will work it through Raven Wade. Or, excuse me, Nemaya Pierce. Pierce has really been the standout so far for the Saints, both offensively and defensively. Very active, as you see here, trying to front the bigger Mackenzie Johnson. Commits a foul in the process. And that's her second foul. Got to be careful here, and it looks like Coach Mo Smith will get Scout Frame in and not risk picking up that third foul here early, midway through the second quarter. Having trouble getting it in, just beat the 5-second count, and scoring is Nia White. 12 points for her now. Nia White has been a force. Frame, right side long three coming from Mathis. A little too strong. Rebound comes down to Shope. And a whistle underneath, offensive foul. Or no, excuse me, just out of bounds on the baseline as Young Harris commits its sixth turnover. Boyd into the front court. We'll try the left side. Hands it to Mathis. Mathis gives it up to Miller. And now Wade inside. Little drop step, spin, and pretty move in the post. Cuts the lead to 3. Shope was open from 3, passed on the shot. And now Clemens. Searles finds Clemens on the right side, takes the 3, too strong, and a foul underneath. I think they might get Scout Frame on this, on the box out. And it will go against Scout. That's her first personal. And Nia White will shoot the free throw. Young Harris in the bonus. So White earns the second one. And can't connect. Made one of 2 to extend the lead to 4 for Young Harris. Lana Boyd hands off to Miller. Now Mathis runs into traffic, pulls up from about 18. Shooting woes continue early on here for the Saints. Shope on the wing. Work it back to Clemens on the left side. Now White wants to go one-on-one. Shope, tough shot, maybe a little contact there. Mathis wants to run, has Miller out in front. Miller takes it strong and finishes. Nice two-player game there to get an easy bucket for the Saints. Back the other way, White is denied inside. Here's Wade. Wade all the way to the 10, and she draws the foul. Well, the Saints seem to have had the most success when they've been aggressive and try to get into that running game. They've gotten some easy looks as opposed to in the half-court offense where they've managed to get open looks at 3, but the shots haven't been falling. First free throw is up and in. Raven Wade, the senior out of Jacksonville, played at Santa Fe College in Gainesville before coming to St. Augustine. Second one is up and good. And checking into the game for the Saints is Jada Banks. First we've seen of the senior from Chicago. She'll give Frame a break. Searles with the basketball. Oh, spin move. And scoring the basketball is Sarah Wogren. Check that. It was Mackenzie Johnson, number 21, not number 22. Shot inside and a travel before the shot. Final minute of the first half from Flagler College. Saints down by 2. Winter is handling, and she's in trouble out on the wing. Has it knocked away briefly. Mathis or Miller checking her. 5 to shoot. Long 3, and it is good by Nia White, who's had an outstanding first half. And we'll see if Mo Smith elects to hold for one shot here with 20 seconds to go. Yeah, Havana Boyd's just going to set up for final shot of the second quarter. Cut off and has the ball stolen, and a travel, or foul, excuse me. I thought they were going to get Searles for the travel, but now the officials will come together and sort this out. Yeah, and it will be a foul.
Final foul, number 1, Havana Boyd. To the foul line, from the foul lines, number 4, Kaylin Searles.
This is Kaylin Searles. Flagler still has plenty of time to get a final shot off. 7.3 on the second quarter timer. Second one is good, and they'll roll it up for Boyd. Boyd quickly into the front court. Cut off there. 1 to shoot, and good. Raven Wade knocks it down at the buzzer and makes it a 4-point game at the half. Young Harris 32, Flagler 28. We'll step aside for halftime, be back with some first half stats right before the start of our second half action. You're listening to Peach Belt Conference Basketball here from Flagler College. and welcome back to Flagler Gym. Young Harris leads the Saints 32-28, and half of the scoring, a full half of it, has come from Nia White of the Mountain Lions. 16 points on 6 of 11 shooting, 4 rebounds and a couple of steals. All that in 17 minutes of action. For the Saints, Raven Wade leads the way with 10 points. She's 3 of 6 from the field, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. She's got 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block, really filling up that stat line. And also contributing for the Saints, Nehemiah Pierce has 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line, 5 boards, and a couple of personal fouls. And also scoring is Miller. Stacy Miller has 5 points, 2 of 5 shooting. She made 1 of 4 from long range. And rounding out the scoring, Kira Crane has 4 points for the Saints, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from long range with a rebound. And Monique Bryant has a point. She made her free throw, 1 of 2 free throws, has a couple of rebounds to it. So that's the look at the scoring. Really dominated on the Young Harris side, at least, by Nia White with 16 points in just 17 minutes of action. Players heading back to the court, ready for the third quarter. Quick look at the standings. Lander leads the way in the Peach Belt Conference with a perfect 7-0 record, followed by North Georgia at 7-1. Columbus State and Clayton State both 5-2. USC Aiken is at 5-3. Then it's Augusta, and then this Young Harris squad at 3-4, followed by Flagler and Francis Marion with 2 and 5 marks. So a win here would keep the Saints perfect in conference play and also get them at least a game closer. In fact, it would bring them into a tie with Young Harris and a half game ahead of Francis Marion. Inside it goes, and a quick score by Nehemiah Pierce. Good start for the Saints here in the second half. Dave Winda, along with Danner Taylor, along with you. Danner pushing all the buttons and running the camera. And the Saints get it back. Saints really played pretty well defensively. They held the Mountain Lions to 35% shooting. Flagler shooting it at 37%, so neither team particularly hot in that first half. And a lot of it did have to do with good defense, particularly by Flagler College. This is Clemens driving right down the lane, too strong on the layup, and the rebound comes off to Wade. Wade will take it herself. Now cut off for a moment by Winters, and then inside and gives it up. Very nice play by Raven Wade, distributing, and Pierce with the finish. Ties the game at 32. First 4 points out of the gate here in the third quarter belong to the Saints. Winters into the corner. Three-pointer, no. Battle for the rebound, and it comes down to Mathis. Jazzy Mathis wants to take it coast to coast. Finger roll is good. Nice play. Rebound at one end and the bucket at the other. And the Saints have regained the lead. That is I believe, the 10th lead change of the game. Inside it goes to White, and now she has 18. Saints need to figure out Nia White. The senior Boyd handling for the Saints. Gives it to Raid on the left wing. Looking for the cutter. Inside it goes. And scoring again is Nehemiah Pierce. Pierce was very active in that first quarter. And Pierce now has 12 points. Carly Winters to Shope. Now left side it goes to Wogren. Inside it goes, and is that White again? Wow. 20 points now for Nia White, the junior from St. Petersburg, Florida. Tied at 36. Tough shot by Ivana Boyd. Offensive rebound inside. Pierce, no. Another offensive board. This time it's Boyd, and a held ball, and the arrow favors Young Harris. But good work on the offensive glass by the Saints. And we may have a foul call here. We have a whistle. Officials will come together and sort this one out. Looked like a held ball, but was there a foul as well? First of a doubleheader here on Martin Luther King Jr. Day from Flagler Gym. The men will play at 3:30 or so, depending on when this one wraps up. It looks like we may have a technical foul on Pierce, and White will shoot it. Did not see that. I don't know if she said something to the official inside. There was a pretty physical play in there with the Saints crashing the offensive boards, and that is 3 personals now on Pierce. So White now looking for her 22nd point of the game, and we're at the 7-minute mark of the third quarter, and she has it. And to add insult to technical foul, the Mountain Lions will get the basketball as well. And they would have had the basketball with the possession arrow, but now I don't think the possession arrow is even going to change back over to the Saints, so it stays in favor of Young Harris. Clemens at the point. Jada Banks, not Banks, Wogren. That shot is blocked. Boyd wants to run, takes it all the way to the cup, and lays it in. Nice strong move by the senior Ivana Boyd.
Saints basket, number 1, Ivana Boyd.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice positioning there by Raven Wade to just stand tall and let Wogren bounce it off her leg and out of bounds. Back over to the Saints. Young Harris by a bucket. Boyd tries the left side. Now into the corner for Mathis. That's Scout Frame. Good look inside, but just a little too tall for Raven Wade, and it's another turnover for the Saints. 10 turnovers in the game for Flagler. Clemens works through the elbow. Now Wogren for 3. Well, Young Harris had a lot of trouble shooting from distance in the first half, just 1 of 9. Wogren got that one to go. 41-38. Boyd working against a 2-3 matchup kind of look defensively from Young Harris. And Clemens will come around with the loose ball. She wants to run. A 3-on-3 situation, and she's tripped up by Pierce. And that will be the second personal on Pierce.
Final foul, number 11, Kira Crane.
Kira Crane, number 11. And that is Crane's second. So Crane will get a breather, and checking in is Stacy Miller. Miller hit that early 3 that when she came in the first half. And this shot is blocked from behind by Mathis. Good defense by Jazzy Mathis, reaching over and blocking the shot by White. And a whistle, and is this a foul or... Well, either way, Young Harris will have the ball on the baseline. Wogren to White. White wants some help from Clemens and gets it. Now back to Wogren. Left side it goes, Carly Winter. Shope finds Clemens. Wide open is Wogren for 3. And that's 2 in a row for Wogren. No closeout defensively, and it's a 6-point lead for Young Harris. Boyd left side for Miller. Goes through Raven Wade at the elbow, has the ball stripped away into the hands of Scout Frame, and she's fouled on the way up. So Frame will go to the line, and it's a media timeout. We'll step aside for just a minute. Back with more third quarter action. It's 44-38, Young Harris on top. Flagler Gym. 4:56 to go, third quarter, 44-38, Young Harris. And the visiting Mountain Lions leading by 6. Well, look at some of the scoring. Again, Nia White continues to really be the force for the Mountain Lions. 22 points, 8 of 14 shooting. She's 5 of 6 from the line. Also has a team-high 4 rebounds and 2 steals. Kind of doing a little of everything is Nia White. Wolgren has 8 after those 2 3-pointers here in the third quarter. For the Saints, it's Nehemiah Pierce and Raven Wade, each with 12 points. Pierce is 5 of 8 from the floor, has 7 rebounds to lead the Saints. And Wade has 6 assists, also a team best. And we'll get a couple shots here from Scout Frame. Frame is from Kinsley, Kansas, and played at Cloud County Community College. And at her high school, she's 4th in all-time points and 5th in rebounds. 2-time All-State player. Now full court pressure from the Saints. We did not see this in the first half, and really just cursory pressure as they back into their half-court set. Man-to-man defense played by Flagler, trailing by 4. Logren. And tough shot won't go. Offensive rebound, Mackenzie Johnson. And this is Winters with the ball. Now back to Clemens at the point. Nearly tipped away by Mathis, who's very active, had very good defensive hands. And battle for the board is won finally by Raven Wade, and Wade wants to run. 4-on-3 numbers. A nice little head fake, and the shot just won't fall for Kiera Crane. And a foul after the play, and I think they're going to get Raven Wade here. It'll be the second personal on Wade. Mountain Lions have the lead and the ball. Winters picks up a screen from Wogren, now to Clemens. Skip pass. Wogren needs help, finds it to Clemens. Ball nearly batted away, and now it is stolen by Frame. Someone reached in there and batted that away and allowed Scout to come away with the steal. Crane at the point. Now at the elbow, it's Raven Wade trying to negotiate a triple team, and the ball is blocked and goes out of bounds, last touched by Young Harris. Raven Wade very active. She, Mathis, and Nehemiah Pierce have really been the energy today for the Saints. Scout Frame, long jumper, no good. And the rebound comes off to the Mountain Lions. Nia White has it. Clemens will run the show through Wogren. Johnson wants to give it up and does. From the elbow, too strong from Wogren, and bodies hit the floor looking for the rebound. Great hustle by Frame to come away with that loose ball. And Mathis wants to run, lays it up and in. Good hustle led to that basket. Frame started it all on the defensive end, coming up with the loose ball, and then starting to break. Raven Wade taps that one away. 2-point ball game. Young Harris on top. Clemens inbounds to Winters. And now Wogren. Mathis checking. Saints staying in the man-to-man defense. Winters needs some help. Picks up her dribble. Gives it to White, and she's bumped by Frame. You know, White got to the spot just a little ahead of Scout, and that'll be her second personal. Inside it goes, and Wogren is fouled on the way up. Sarah Wogren will shoot two. Jazzy Mathis picks up the foul, her second. And checking back in is Kaylin Searles, and she'll give Clemens a break. Clemens is the one who initiates the offense for the Mountain Lions, as Wogren is short on her first attempt. Missed them both. Good block out by Frame, and she'll get the defensive rebound for her efforts. Crane has the basketball, bounces it for Mathis. Now to the high post. Great look down to Scout Frame, and a little double clutch finish. Nice pass. I think that was Mathis with the assist. And here's Raven Wade with the interception. Saints have numbers. Wade takes it all the way to the hoop and lays it in. Saints have come alive and retaken the lead, 46-44. Under 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Searles looking for Wogren, picks up a screen from Johnson. Now Winters. Winters to Johnson, did not want to pull the trigger on about a 17-foot jumper. Wogren will from long range and comes up short. Here comes Crane. She wants to run. Mountain Lions get back pretty well defensively, though. Frame, though, feeling it and knocks down a 10-footer. 4-point lead for the Saints. And now the Mountain Lions throw it away. Stacy Miller there to provide the defensive force and cause the Mountain Lions turnover. Timeout, Young Harris. Well, they were up by 6 just minutes ago, and it's been I believe it's a 10-0 run, if my arithmetic is correct, by the Saints. Look at some of the numbers here as we have a timeout. Rebounding edge goes to Flagler, 31-27. Assists pretty even, 13-12. Flagler with the advantage. 10 turnovers for each team. 5 blocks for Flagler. Been very active. Leading scorer is Raven Wade, 14 points. Nehemiah Pierce has 12. And Nia White has kind of been stuck on 22 for a while. She had that big first half, but the Saints have found a defensive answer, at least somewhat, for her. Again, a key game for Flagler because they can pull even with this Young Harris team. With the win, they'd both be 3-5 in the league. A half game ahead of Francis Marion. Kind of right in the middle of the stats, or in the standings for the PBC. Lander on top with a 7-0 record. North Georgia right behind at 7-1. A lot of basketball to be played yet in the Peach Belt Conference. Glad to have you with us here from the ancient city. St. Augustine, Florida, Flagler, and Young Harris. Flagler basketball. Wade to inbound. Gets it back from Mathis. Now Mathis wants a three. Bounces around, and the rebound comes off to Johnson. Ball tipped out of bounds, and Mathis thought that she may have been able to tip it off the hand of Searles. but it'll stay with the Mountain Lions. Logren handling. Now Searles. Carly Winters with the basketball. Into the corner it goes for White. White wants some help. Five to shoot. And it's up and in. Nice strong move by Sarah Wogren, I believe. Wogren has 10 points. And the lead is 2. Between the circles, Crane. Now Miller lets fly from 3. Too strong. And Frame hits the deck, going for the rebound. And just a little out-muscled, or maybe just a little too tall, and a long 3 at the buzzer by Winters is good. So Young Harris reclaims the lead with a good final minute here in the third quarter. 49-48. We'll step aside for a minute. Back with more Peach Belt Conference basketball from St. Augustine. And welcome back to Flagler Gym on the campus of Flagler College, St. Augustine, Florida. Glad to have you with us. First of a doubleheader between Flagler and Young Harris. The men's teams will play at 3:30. Well, let's look at some of the stats through 3 quarters. Both teams shooting it a little better now than they were at the half. Young Harris shooting at 37.5% from the field, 31.3% from long range. Flagler at 42%, but just 11%, 1 of 9 from distance. Free throws, Flagler has made theirs at a 75% clip, 9 of 12. While Young Harris is 8 of 12 from the line. Flagler out-rebounding the Mountain Lions, 31-29, and including a 3 rebound edge on the defensive side of things. Both teams have 13 assists and 10 turnovers. Pretty evenly played, as you'd expect from a 49-48 game. And Flagler will get the basketball here to start the fourth quarter. Well, Raven Wade has had the hot hand along with Nehemiah Pierce. And Crane will handle as Ivana Boyd starts the fourth quarter on the bench. Into the corner it goes for Frame. Looking for help. Back to Miller, now Crane. Miller on the left side, trying to negotiate that 2-3 zone look Young Harris has. Kind of a swarming matchup zone it is. Mathis for 3, in and out. That was halfway down. Winters at the other end. Dumps it down for Johnson. Johnson nearly lost the handle. Now passes out of trouble. Wogren on the left side. Spinning. Meets the double team and a held ball. Good job. Raven Wade closed out at just the right moment with that double team defense. And forced a held ball. The possession arrow will keep it with the Mountain Lions. 12 to shoot. Bounce pass goes right by Searles, who was cutting the other way. And it's yet another turnover for the Mountain Lions. That's 11. Young Harris trying to steal one here on the road. Flagler has won their 2 non-conference, or their 2 conference games here, and 3-1 overall in this gym. So home's been good to the Saints. And inside it's Raven Wade with the nice finish on the feed from Mathis. Flagler back up by 1. Taking it baseline, now cut off is Searles. Back out to White. Dumps it off. Stolen by Mathis. Now Mathis wants to run. Saints have numbers again. Tough shot, and a blocking foul bails out Mathis. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
To the foul line for the Saints, number 15, Jazzy Mathis.
Jazzy Mathis doesn't shoot many free throws, 2 of 2 coming in. And 0 of 4 today. Well, she hasn't had a lot of chance to shoot the free throws, but now she does, and she makes the second of 2 to make it a 2-point game. Now Flagler will show full court pressure. Miller, Mathis, and Crane in the backcourt guarding. This is Searles with the basketball. Gives it up to Wogren. Wogren wants a screen. And gets one from Shope. And a travel. Trying to make it into a Euro step, and she walked. Carly Winters turns it over. Timeout, Flagler. Flagler leads by 2, 8:16 to go. Back after a short break here from St. Augustine. And welcome back. Tight ball game. Flagler 51, Young Harris 49. Well, first season for Mo Smith has been a fairly successful one. The longtime mentor at Georgia College who came over in the offseason to replace Erica Lane Montgomery, who's moved back to her alma mater, the University of Florida, to be an assistant there. And overall, the Flagler is 4-9, 2-5 in the conference. Getting a lot of senior leadership out of players like Ivana Boyd, Kira Crane, Jazzy Mathis. You look up and down this roster and you see, of course, a lot of Florida presence, but then players from around the country: Michigan, Illinois, Kansas, New York. Flagler basketball, and Young Harris comes out of the timeout showing a full court press of their own. Ball tipped away and stolen. Wogren comes up with it. Bounce pass inside, an easy bucket for Wogren off the steal by Winters. And it's a tie game. Nice pass inside to Mathis. Layup is good. I believe that was Kira Crane on the assist. It says 53-49. I believe the score is 53-51. Inside, White double teamed and fouled. White has been bottled up somewhat in the third quarter after scoring 16 in the first half. She's now at 22 points. Raven Wade picks up the foul. That is her third personal. See how Mo Smith elects to play this. Raven Wade has been arguably the most active defender and productive offensive player, and he'll leave her in the game. Along the baseline. A short jumper is good from Haley Shope, and that ties the game at 53. So we were right. The scoreboard was just a little behind us there. Jazzy Mathis from the elbow, no good. Mathis, no hesitation in pulling the trigger, but she hasn't really found the range yet. There's White. Double team nearly came from Wade. Now she passes out of it. Winters with the long three. Now Winters will try another long ball. In! Young Harris back on top. So that timeout by head coach Lindsey Huffman paying some dividends here for the Mountain Lions. Bounce pass to Crane, and she takes some contact. Goes right to the rack, and the foul. That was a hard jump stop by Crane, and I thought they might get her for steps, but she's fouled instead. Wilgren picks up the personal, her third, and Kira Crane will go to the line for Flagler. Best free throw shooter on the team at 85%. And the first one's good. Looking to cut the lead to 1. Searles with the basketball. Long time since we saw Bree Clemens in the ball game for Young Harris. 6:24 to go in regulation, and Boyd fouls Searles. Searles will go to the line to shoot a pair. For Boyd, that's her second. Searles' first one is up and in. And she made them both. Here's that full court press again. Saints have had kind of mixed results negotiating that, and that's a travel up and down. Or was it a travel? It looks like the ball's going to stay with Flagler. I'm not sure what happened there. Did they call a foul, perhaps? Nonetheless, the Saints ball. Crane on the left side. Bounce pass. Crane at the elbow. Nice catch by Namaya Pierce on the feed from Pierce. Or from Kira Crane. And a good tough rebound by Pierce at the other end. Pierce was very active early in the first quarter. Really stood out for her rebounding and her offensive energy. Haven't called her name a lot here in the second. Now she's trying to post up, and I think they're going to get an offensive foul. And will this go against Namaya? I think so. Yeah, just battling a little hard, too hard to get offensive position. And Mo Smith is pleading his case with the officials. Young Harris by 2, 58-56. 5.5 to go. This is Searles to Winters. Winters picks up a screen from Shope. And back to Searles on the right side. To Wogren. 8 to shoot. Winters, tough shot inside. No, offensive rebound, Shope. And nearly lost it out of bounds. Gets the own loose ball, and a timeout called. That may have come from the bench and Lindsey Huffman. And we'll keep it right here, 58-56. Young Harris on top. Well, they have slowed down Nia White somewhat. Just 6 points here in the second half after a 16-point outburst in the first half. And meanwhile, it's Raven Wade leading the way for the Saints, 16 points. Namaya Pierce has 14. And Scout Frame with 6. Now, Pierce is in a bit of foul trouble. 4 personal fouls for her. And Wade, the other top scorer for Flagler, has 3 personals. We'll keep an eye on that through these final 5 minutes. But Mo Smith really needs his two big scorers to stay in the game as much as possible, and we'll see if they both come out. Maya Pierce will sit down with those 4 personals. So out of the timeout, it's Young Harris basketball. Looking for White off the inbounds, and now they'll set it up between the circles. Searles. Winters bounces it into White, and an offensive push-off called on Nia White. That double team has really rattled her, I think, somewhat. And good job by Mo Smith and his staff to really fix the Nia White issue. Raven Wade to inbound. Gets it to Mathis. Back to Wade. She's in trouble. Double team gives it up to Ivana Boyd. Nearly walked with it. Gets it across the half-court line. Tries to dump it down to Scout Frame, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Saints. Ivana Boyd was a little out of control. So Young Harris clinging to that 2-point lead. Searles will run the point. Not sure what happened to Clemens. It was an injury. She has played very little here in the second half. Scout Frame with another good box out inside and another rebound for Frame. That is 6 on the game. Saints will slow it down, get into their half-court set. Frame sets the pick. Boyd is bumped by Shope on her way down the lane. Not yet in the bonus are the Saints, so they'll inbound from the baseline. Don't forget, 3:30 today, 2 men's teams will play. Young Harris doesn't have a very good record, but they scored at almost 100 points a game. So it should be a lot of action in that one. Coming up at 3:30, inside to Frame. Frame will drop step, double team, tries to shoot over it, and a tough shot, and she comes back and gets the held ball. Good hustle. So the possession arrow will give it over to Young Harris, but a good effort from Frame, and now Amaya Pierce checks back in. Frame gets the breather. Well earned. Wogren looking for help. Ivana Boyd fouls her, and Wogren with the and one. Chance at the old-fashioned three-point play as Boyd just couldn't stay with her defensively. So Wogren looking to finish off the three-point play and make it a 5-point lead for Young Harris, and she does exactly that. Three and a half to go. Flagler needs to get to work. Working around the outside. Wade calling for the ball. The high post gets it. High-low pass dumped down to Pierce, and Pierce lost the handle. It's another turnover for the Saints at the other end. Wogren goes strong. Hits the underside of the rim, and a foul. I believe they will get Sarah Wogren, a little frustration foul after she missed the bunny inside.
Young Harris foul, number 23, Sarah Wogren.
And we will shoot 1-1 for Raven Wade.
At the foul line for the Saints, number 22, Raven Wade.
Wade is a 63% free throw shooter. The Saints could use these points while the clock is stopped. One more for Wade. Up and no good, but Jazzy Mathis nearly came down with the offensive rebound just off her fingertips. as she hounds Searles at the other end. Now Winters gives it up to Searles. Into the corner for White. White will put it on the floor. Tough shot inside, and it's good. 24 points for White, and the lead is 7. Boyd to Wade. Now a little high-low action again. Pierce fouled on the way up. Nice look. Nice designed play there by the Saints to go high-low. Raven Wade to Nehemiah Pierce. And Pierce will go to the line to shoot 2. 64% on the season coming in from the free throw line. Second one is up and good. So she made 1 of 2. And a timeout called by Flagler, a full timeout. We'll step aside for just a moment. Back with the final 2.5 minutes from St. Augustine, Florida, and Flagler Gym. And welcome back. Dave Wendell along the way with you, along with Danner Taylor behind the camera. And we'll be here for the second half of this doubleheader as the men get going, about 3:30 or so. And that's looking about accurate as we have 2.5 minutes to play in this one. Well, Young Harris has gone on a bit of a run here. Since Flagler had the lead at 53-51 about 5 minutes ago, they've gone on a 12-4 run, have the Mountain Lions to take this 7-point lead. Flagler coming out of its timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Young Harris has 2 as well. And the possession arrow favors the Saints. Nia White, 24 points, including 16 in the first half, has been the story, along with Sarah Wogren has really picked up the slack for White's slowdown. She has 15 points on 6 of 14 shooting, but she's in foul trouble with 4 as well. Nehemiah Pierce on the other side has 15 points, but 4 fouls. And the ball thrown away. Pierce comes away with the loose ball to Boyd. Saints have been most effective when they've been able to get into that transition game. Young Harris does a good job, though, getting back there in their 2-3 zone. Boyd passes on the 3, drives into the lane, kicks it into the corner. 3 ball on the way. Crane knocks it down just what the doctor ordered. It's a 3-point ball game. 2 minutes to play. Boyd hassling Searles in the backcourt. Now gets it ahead to Wogren. Young Harris looks a little disjointed on this offensive possession. Flagler has switched into his own. Scholes, no good. But offensive rebound. Shope, excuse me, not Scholes. Wogren has had the hot hand here in the second half. Instead, Winters fires from 3 and knocks it down. An answer for the Mountain Lions. Crane handling at the point. Now bounces it to Boyd on the left side. Puts the ball on the floor, throws it to Mathis, who did a nice job to recover and prevent the turnover. Open for Crane for 3. Offensive rebound. Nehemiah Pierce, and she's fouled, going strong to the hoop. Nehemiah Pierce will go back to the line. She's 3 of 4 on the day. Nice line, 15 points, 8 boards.
To the foul line for the Saints is number 12, Nehemiah Pierce.
Nehemiah, the junior from West Palm Beach. Now 4 of 5 from the line. This could cut it to 4. And a timeout called by Young Harris. We'll keep it right here. Final 56.2 seconds. It's a full timeout. So Young Harris will have 1 timeout remaining. Flagler has 2. Flagler is into the bonus. So they'll shoot free throws the rest of the way. This should be an interesting finish. 66-62. Now looking at some of the stats, Pierce now up to 17 points. As she leads the way, Raven Wade has 16. Our live stats have gone down. We'll try to get that back up for you, but should be an interesting finish. 66-62, under a minute to play. Young Harris has led a good portion of this game, although we've had 11 lead changes. And both teams make their way back out to the court. So for Flagler, it will be Boyd, Raven Wade, Nehemiah Pierce, Kira Crane, and Jazzy Mathis. Presumably the rest of the way. Inbound to White. Here comes the double team, and she's fouled quickly. And I think that was probably by design, as the Saints had a foul to give. Or did they? No. White will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Mo Smith shaking his head at that one. I'm not sure that was by design. White with 24 points today. And it's good. (67-62). Second free throw is up and in. White has had quite the game, and a timeout called by Flagler. So each team will have 1 timeout remaining. Flagler in a 6-point hole. And this will be a 30-second timeout. Welcome to Flagler Gym. Glad to have you with us here on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. 3:30 or so, the men will tip it off. Flagler coming off kind of both the men and women, of course, play together, kind of coming off a tough stretch where they went on the road both Wednesday and Saturday, first to USC Aiken and then to Columbus State on Saturday, and then have to play back here a Monday and a Wednesday. So you get 4 games in 8 days, 2 of which were on the road, 2 different states. Raven Wade takes it inside. Quick jump stop, no good. Battle for the board is won by Searles. Searles into the front court, gives it to White. And White will play catch with Winters and dare Flagler to come out on them and start the fouling process. And they finally do foul Wogren, who's had a nice night. Wogren with 15 points.
To the foul line is number 23, Sarah Wogren.
And misses the front end, or the first of 2. Second free throw coming for Wogren. She missed them both. And a quick timeout, I think, taken by the Saints. And that will be their final timeout. So we'll keep it right here. So again, on the road at USC Aiken. and then at Columbus State on Saturday. Both were losses for the Saints. Young Harris today, and then Lander comes in on Wednesday, and then is back out on the road for a Saturday visit to Francis Marion. Busy stretch of basketball for both the men and the women. Flagler will have the ball advanced into the front court with the timeout, but they have no timeouts remaining with 34.4 to go. Crane to inbound. Gives it to Wade, back to Crane, thinks about the three, now pulls up and leaves it way short. Mathis with the attempt to save it, but right into the hands of Sarah Wogren. And now they need to foul. Foul called. Yes. And I believe they're going to get Stacy Miller for the foul.
Final foul, number 25, Stacy Miller.
So Ogren goes back to the line. She just missed two. I think they're trying to get the ball into the hands of Nia White, who presumably is their best free throw shooter. She took the 2 free throws after the technical foul. And second one is good. Wogren extends the lead to 7, 69-62. Long three, no good. Offensive rebound, Mathis to Wade. Wade drives the baseline, gives it up to Pierce, and off Pierce's fingertips and into the hands of Young Harris, and that should do it. Final score from Flagler Gym. Young Harris 69, Flagler 62. Disappointing end for the Saints, who dropped to 2-6 in the conference and 4-10 overall. Again, these Saints will be back in action Wednesday at 5:30. And stay with us. We'll get going with the tip of the men's game at about 3:30. The final again, 69-62. Young Harris defeats Flagler College. So far for now from St. Augustine, Florida.